What's going on, everybody? This is Al from playbookgamer.com, and I am going to work on the next version of my master playbook. Let's see if I can get this correct. Give people some time to get in here. While y'all do your thing there, I'm going to work on a couple of things. Let me make some adjustments. Let me go here. Let me see if I can finally get to it. Gotta make a couple of changes. This stuff never saves, and I don't know why it doesn't. We'll go here, we'll go here. We'll save that. And I'm gonna save that. We'll save that. Alright, I think we should be good to go. Just let me make sure we are all set up. Alright, I think I'm ready to go. So yeah, what I'm going to do today is work on version 4 of the master playbook. I figure people may want to come in and chat a little bit, see what's going on. So I'll let people come in and do that. I'm going to go ahead and get started. First thing I got to do, I got to go over to Gun Ace Twins, wide receiver deep post, and fix something there. I'm going to go to shotgun. Let's go Gun Ace Twins. Go to wide receiver post, deep post. And this is what I got to fix. I got to fix this out route and this swing route of some sort. They kind of are getting in the way of each other. What I may end up doing is probably having the halfback on a block. So that's probably what we'll do. So let me just go find, let me go to shotgun. Let me go to gun two-back slot. Or gun spread, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Let me go slot wheels. Yeah, we'll go with this. We'll go here, we'll go here. I'm going to switch those out, and I'm going to remove his eligibility. So we're probably going to do that. So that gives me a good man beater there, man. I think that'll be okay. I don't know what else to put there, honestly. But I think we'll do that for now. So what I need to go do is go over here to my list and update it. Go to Playbook Editor, go here. So, and I'm not going to show this every single time. I'm going to go over here, put all this in. I'm going to go to Gun Ace Twins, wide receiver deep post, halfback, block, remove eligibility. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this over here for now. You don't have to see that every single time I do something. But I'm gonna let people come in, do their thing, and they can just hang out and we can chat about this, about whatever you guys want to chat about. Gotta text my girlfriend here. Hold on. All right, next thing we're going to do, I'm going to mark that off my list. So going forward, what I've been doing with this master playbook, I'm at the point now where I'm just going formation by formation and just updating stuff where needed. First thing I'm going to go to is a slot. And I got to fix some stuff here. Pretty much all the pass plays. I think all of the run plays are already fixed. Let's see. Hold on. Doing the video now. Later. All right. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to start off with this play. Flanker middle. I just want to make sure. Yeah, everything's set up okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm not a big fan of this delayed route. I'd rather it be like a swing route. So let's go find a swing route. I think there's one out of gun spread. It is. Where's it at? It's easier if I look from here. That's why I have this popped up. It should be double cross. Double cross. There we go. I'm going to switch those. What else do I want to do? I'm okay with that dig route. It could probably be better. I don't mind the wheel. All that seems fine. The only problem with that dig route is that tight end is blocking, therefore that defender is going to stay right there since he is blocking. So I need to make that tight end do something else, perhaps. Um, that's a good question. I'm not really sure what's best there. I could probably do a deeper dig. Let's go here. I like this dig a little bit better anyway, so let's do that. Then what we can do is, I may do like a crossing route with the tight end. I think that's going to be better. Let's try that. Let's go to gun, normal, what is a tight end cross. Do something like this. I probably need to bring this up. Maybe that'll be a little easier for people to see what I'm doing. There you go. I'm going to make him eligible. And I think that's okay for now. That spreads things out a little bit, and by the time that tight end comes across, we'll be okay. He won't be in the way of this dig. I think the spacing there is pretty good. So I think that's probably where I'll leave it. And it's called flanker middle. I may call it something else, but we could probably leave it as is. I'm okay with that. So let me go over here. See, what is this? A slot. Flanker middle. First thing we done was tight end to our cross. I'm going to put an eligible. Then we got what? Wide receiver 2 to a dig. Or did I do this incorrectly? Did I switch them around? I did. Let me fix that. Block. It's been a while since I've done this. HB. Then I'm going to go cross. Tight end, who is now eligible. Then I'm just going to go dig. Wide receiver 2. I think that's it for now. Next thing I'll probably do, I'm going to minimize this. So I like that. Let's go ahead and save it. Let's go to the very next play. Halfback sting. This is one play I probably need to get rid of because we already have halfback slam. I could probably put something else. We already got halfback counter. The toss, the regular toss is in there. Dive and draw. I don't know what else to put, honestly. See, speed option is in there. Halfback option. At least what's it called? That's speed option strong. That's what it's called. So I don't know. Sting seems kind of like a waste. So I don't know. I may come back to that later. I haven't decided. There's only so much I can do right there. There's only so many types of plays. Because, again, counters in there. So, I don't know. I may come back to that. So, let's go to curl flats next. Curl flats is fine. We probably need to make an adjustment. The only thing I may want to do is have, like, the halfback going over the middle or something. So, what we'll probably do is go ace, spread, and I already know where this is at. Triangle. We can give him that angle route. I think that'll be better. I think that just gives you another weapon over the middle. Just makes a whole lot of sense. Let's go do that, and let's give him some eligibility. And I'm okay with the rest of that. Do you need curl flats on both ends? Probably not. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. That way you can work it off either hash and all that good stuff. So I think I'm okay with leaving that as is. So that's the only adjustment I'm going to make there for now. So let me go A slot. Then we got, what's this one called? Curl flats. We'll go angle for the halfback. And he is now eligible. In case anybody needs to know that. Good deal. We'll save that. All right, on to the next one. We will go slot seam. This is a play that needs to be a little bit better. I like it, but we need to do something a little bit better with it. The only thing I may just turn this one to a basic comeback route. So I know we can go over to shotgun, 2-back slots, halfback circle. I'm going to change this to a better comeback. Just a little bit better, a little safer, but it still accomplishes the same thing. We'll do that. The next thing I may do is I like that slant go by that wide receiver. I think I may have the tight end go like on a shallow route or something like that. I think that may work okay. So what we're going to do is go over to Ace. I know a really good one for tight ends. Ace wide trips. Oh, what's it called? I'm going to have to go find it. Go right here. Ace wide trips. That is cross in. Go over to cross in. I'm going to go here, here, and there. Make him eligible. That will give you a little zone beater over here. Just gives you an extra weapon. So now all 5 routes are pretty strong. The only problem with this play, it's not the greatest against zone. So I may want to do something different there. I may want to um I may give him a hitch or I don't know. I may want to put that halfback on a swing route. I'm not really sure. That's okay for now. I'll just leave that as, and I'll fool with it later if I feel like I need to change it. All right. So I think I'm okay. The rest of those routes seem fine to me. So I think the space of the routes is good. So the only thing I did change was drag for the tight end, who is now eligible. And I know you don't need 5 eligible receivers at all times, but I feel like you got just a slightly better advantage if you got 5 of them out there than have somebody blocking, as long as you don't have another route going across where that block is at. So I think I'm okay with that for now. But if you need to, you could always just turn this halfback into a block and you'll be fine. I think that may be even better. I don't know if you would need this, so I think that's what I may end up doing. Since it's an under center route or under center formation, you may need that extra blocker. So let's go ahead and turn him to block. I'm okay with that. So let's go do that. I'm going to remove his eligibility. I'm going to have him go to the left. Oh, is there a left-handed halfback block? I know there's one around here somewhere. Let's go find it. Let's go. I know there's one around here somewhere. I may have to get. There's one right there. Safety attack at an ace normal. So let's go to ace normal. Go to safety attack. And I'm going to switch that. I want my halfback to block over here. I guess it don't really matter, does it? Okay, never mind. I was thinking about the tight end doing something. So what we're going to do, I'm going to switch that back around. So let me just go find another one. Let me go to ace spread corners. Ace spread corners. And we'll do that. Okay, so let me update that. Then we got block for the halfback. Not eligible. There we go. All right. So I'm okay with that. I want to try that. It gives you a 6 blocker. See if that'll help you just because you're under center a little bit. So we'll do that. Next up, halfback canter. I don't have to do anything here. Let's go over to, we've already fixed that. Deep outs. One of my favorite plays in the game. It comes down to, do I need to change anything here? I don't think I need to. I think it works pretty well as is. It even works better in the middle compared to over to the left hash. So I don't think I'm going to change anything. I just don't know how to make that better. The only way I could probably make that better is turning this guy into a hitch instead. The stick rat. This stick rat isn't very good against man. It's decent against zone. That's the whole point of attacking this middle area. But he may be more useful. I don't know. I think I may just leave it as is. I kind of like him just kind of sitting right there, which will help the post route. So I may try that instead. So let's go to, I know where there's one at. Let's try that. Let's go gun normal. And this may make the play worse. I'm not sure. I'll just have to play around with it. And that's what we'll do towards the end of the video is I'm going to practice some of this stuff. I'm going to go to, where's it at? It's gun normal. It is wide receiver short post. Let's do this one instead. That way he sits there And it helps distract the middle linebacker against zone. I think I'm okay with that. So I'm going to... That'll be the only thing I'll change for that one, I think. Deep bounce. We'll just call stick. Tight end. Save that. Next up. PA rollout. What I'll probably do here is I'm going to make 2 changes. I like the rollout. I think that works great. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change this guy to a flat. So let me go find a basic flat route. Let me go to gun A slot. Curl flats. I'm going to change him to a flat. It's better than that delayed route. And this guy is going to be a go route, the slot receiver. So let me go find a go route. Is there one in here? I may have him go inwards. Let's go PA rollout. Yeah, we'll just go here and here. I want to give him like more of an inward look. Or I can do a fade. We can just do the fade. That may be better. Let's go shotgun. We'll go... No, I don't think it's really going to matter, but I'm going to change it anyway. So let's go gun spread. We'll go the deep attack. We'll have him use that one instead. If you're on the right hash, which you're going to be a lot if you're going to use this, you can really attack cover 2 down the middle as well, but even though this go route's going to be better, I like the look of this right here. A fade route could actually be even better, but I may try to do the go route for now. So that's just what we'll do. So PE rollout, I think I'm good with it. So let's go that. PA rollouts. Tight end is a flat. And then a go for wide receiver 3. Okay. Hopefully you don't get sacked on these, which is very possible. Yeah, Taylor, the wheel routes possible, or I could do the go. I've noticed sometimes when a linebacker or a safety is on that slot receiver, sometimes they get not so much bogged down, they just slow up a little bit, and he can get wide open when he doesn't have to do the wheel route, which is a little bit slower. So that's one thing we can test later. Just kind of remind me of that once I finish a few of these formations, then we'll go into practice mode and we'll test that and see what that looks like. Otherwise, yeah, I can maybe change it to a wheel route. We'll do something like that. Next up, halfback slam, halfback screen is one I'm going to fix. It needs it badly. I want to go to, is it loaded? Is that a better way to do it? I will probably, let me go to loaded. Shotgun. Where would that be? Can we do the screen from here? That's the other way. I need to go... we will probably... Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'll go here. Fix that. Fix that. I'm going to remove his eligibility. I am going to block all of these. I'm going to fix the center. Make sure it's a 0. Come back over to this one. Go here. I need to get him on a swing route. And I need to change these guys up. So what's the best swing route I can find from the under center? I thought I had... Let me go back to default. Is it gun split? I'm not seeing it. All those are flat routes. I need a swing. We'll just do a swing from under center, I guess. Go over here. I need a swing. Okay, we'll go slot clear out from gun ace trips. Formaster trips. We'll go slot clear out. Give him a swing. Do that. And then over here, I could do the Ohio concept, or I'm just going to have an out route and a go. I think I may switch it around. I usually have an out route or a go route right here with an out on the outside, but I think I may switch it up this time. I think we may just do a little bit different. So let's go with gun. I know where it's at. Gun ace. tight end outs, double tight end outs. I like this out route pretty good. And then we'll just give this guy a go route. So let's just go to gun spread and go deep attack. And I know what I probably can do. I can right click this and change route and probably go streak. Do like a 30-yard. That may be better. I may just try that. It's a little quicker. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. So that's what we'll do. So I like the look of that. Who's that triangle? What's that guy doing? I don't know what that triangle is for. Maybe that's for the tight end. Maybe that's for the tight end. Either way, that looks really weird. But that's what we'll go with. Halfback screen. So there was a lot of changes there. So let's go. A slot. Halfback screen. I don't have to change the name. Block. This is going to be for everybody. Wide receiver 1. Wide receiver 3. What was the original? Let me look at the original. Make sure I do this correctly. A slot. Halfback screen, if I can find it. That is, I'm going to just put the whole O-line. Just make it easy. I know that's not technically correct, but I don't care. People know what I'm doing then. Let me fix it. Okay, O-line. And then we got an out or swing by the halfback. Out by the tight end. And then a go for wide receiver 2. And then from here, I need to tell who is eligible and who isn't. I'm going to go here. Not eligible. I thought I had a shortcut for this, or a code for it. Not eligible. And then put eligible for the tight end. That's it. Okay. So now you got a little bit better of a halfback screen with that. You got a little Heil concept on the right. So I think that's going to work out okay. Next up, we're going to go option strong. I've always wanted to like rename a lot of these to keep it pretty congruent. Like have all the basic halfback options kind of the same way. So I think I may change this to halfback option instead of option strong. So I'm going to go, that'll do it. Halfback option. And that's all I'm going to do with that. Everything else is fine with it. Option strong. Halfback option. I'll just put name change. There we go. Because what I'm thinking about doing is going to the shotgun and replacing all the QB choices and renaming them just read option, because that's what everybody knows it for. Welcome in, Ryan. Ryan, I hope I don't know how to say your name correctly. Forgive me if I butchered it there. Yeah, but welcome in. Let's go next to quick slants. I actually like this one okay. It does its purpose. So I'm not really going to change anything. The only thing I wouldn't mind having is like a go route somewhere, but I like the smash. It gives a lot of my pass plays have your left outside receiver on man routes a lot. This is going to be a zone beater, so I don't mind that. So you need that smash route or that corner or flag route to occupy that corner. The rest of these are slants. That's for the sole purpose of this halfback to get open. So I'm not going to change anything with it. So I think we're going to move on. Speed option. It does its job. I don't need to do anything different there. PA halfback out. We are going to change the play action of it. So let's go to A slot PA rollout. Because this play action movement is awful. It's just really slow compared to the PA rollout. Plus, if you flip the play, you don't have to worry about having a lefty or righty quarterback slowing it down. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. I'm going to flip that. Do that. I'm going to remove his eligibility. I'm going to do that. So that's going to be the same. So I think I may leave it as is. I mean, otherwise it's going to look a lot like the PA boot we done earlier, or the PA rollout from this same formation. So I may turn this into something else. Maybe like a corner routes. Let's try that. That would be good because you're probably going to be on the right hash running this place. How about a big corner route? Let's try that. So let's go find a corner route. Wide receiver corners out of ace 4 wide receiver trips. That'll work. Ace wide receiver corners. There we go. That's what I want right there. Make it a little bit different. And I may need to change this. PA deep. I think that's what we can call it. Let's call it PA deep. Because all 3 routes, it's all about just chucking deep, hitting somebody over the top. Let's go rename that. So that's going to be a unique play. I'll use it more often now. Whenever I use this particular play or formation. So what was the original? PA halfback out, I think is what it was called. Is now PA deep. And then we are going to go corner. Wide receiver 1. PA rollout for the quarterback and the halfback, who is now not eligible. And that's it. That's all I did. Go make a little bit better of a play. For those of you who want to attack deep from under center, play action, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and save it. Halfback dive, don't need to do anything there. Seamers is one I need to fix. Let's see how I want to go about doing this. What I may, let's think. I like the 2 go routes on the outside. The tight end on the post, it's a little slow, just usually because it's your tight end running that route. I may try. I'm not really sure. I'll have to think about that. Anybody have any ideas on what we could do with this one? I want to have 3 deeper routes, like so 2 goes somewhere in that post. So I probably need to change that slot receiver to something else, maybe like a basic flat just to get him or something. Or I could put that halfback on a swing. Does this need to be a left hash play or a right hash play? A lot of the drop backs in this formation are left hash. If you go over here, by default, that's technically a right hash, but I fixed it. That's left. That's right. Of course, this is play action. This is right. Left. This could be either. So it could be either way. I kind of wanted a mix of, I wanted to be kind of a balanced formation in terms of being able to use on either hash pretty equally. Welcome in, Asher. So what am I going to do with this play? I still want to keep it, call it as seamers. We can call it verticals or whatever, but in order to really call it that, you need like a couple go routes in a post. But I don't want this to be like ace deep outs where we've got a slot post. So I'm okay with leaving that as is. So what I may do is put my halfback on a swing over here, and I may put this guy on something else. Maybe like it's sort of like a reverse of the deep outs, but without the outs, but with goes. So let's try that. Okay, that makes more sense to me. So let's just go with that. Let's go a spread. I already know where 1 is at. At least I think I do. I'm going to have to go over here now already. Is it? Yeah, cross. I'm going to change this guy to a swing. Do that. They give a little triangle read over here. And then over here, I want to get this guy. Oh, we can probably do just a basic in route or something. Something like that. Now it's sort of like deep attack from gun spread, which is fine. But it's still kind of seamers in a sense. But we can still call it deep attack. I may actually change that to deep attack. We'll do it from a slot. I think I'm okay with that. So what was this called? Seamers. We'll call it deep attack. So a dig with wide receiver 3. A swing with the halfback. The ooh is now eligible. I think that's okay for now. Makes it a little more useful, at least. I could probably put him on an out. But I kind of want to put him on an in because that'll help get this post route open over the middle against zone in case you need that. So let's just try that. All right, next up, halfback toss. I can't make that any better, and it's still not the best run concept in the world, but it's better than what it was. QB screen. I don't know. I'm trying to think of which routes. This play, I'm going to change this guy to a straight up go. Let's go change this right here. It's a little bit easier. Against zone, I like to throw back to the quarterback, which can actually work okay. But against man, I like to motion that receiver over. He can get wide open. So I think maybe that may be the only thing I'll change. He's blocking, so we got 3 blockers over there. So let's just do that. So I think that's the only thing I'm going to change with it for now. Dang it now. Let's go back at the top. Copy, paste. Let's go QB screen. And I just went straight up go. A little bit of a better go for wide receiver 2. I think we'll leave that for now. All right, next up, I need to save it. Halfback draw, nothing really else I could do with that. So I think I'm done with ace slot. So that didn't take too long. Not too bad. Now the next one on my list is ace wide trips. Let's go down here. Quick post is an awful play. It just, the routes do not work well together, or they're just not good in general. Let me look here. We have a left hash, a right, a right, a right, a right. The play actions are kind of... We're going to make this a left hash. Or it could be right. It doesn't really... That's a left. That's a left. Right. I may turn this into stick, probably. We can do that. We can turn that into stick. So what I may do is go back to gun. Add a trips. What's the best way to do that? Let's go gun. Normal. Where's it at? I forgot. Oh, wide receiver short post, I think is what it is. Go right here. Yep, wide receiver short post. I want the tight end to be my stick. I like that stick a little bit better. This guy's going to be a flat. Anytime you got a trips look and you want to go Y stick, you kind of want this guy to be a flat. It's just a little bit easier. So let's go with a flat route there. If I can think of one gun spread. Where's it at? Corner strike. There we go. That's what I need right there. From there, I will probably leave this guy into block. I'm going to have this guy on an out. This guy be on a go. You need a basic out man beater somewhere. So we'll go with that. So let's go gun spread deep attack. If I can click on it. Then we could do, let's do that deep zig. Let's go gun trips right there and go to halfback out. Let's give him this one. It's a little bit longer developing, but something a little bit different than that basic outright I was using in the past. So let's do that. I'm going to call this Y stick. I can do it correctly. Change that. Now you got Y stick from ace Y trips. So ace Y trips. It used to be called, what was this called? Wide receiver short post or something. Quick post. That's what it was called. Next up we got, it's now Y stick. So a zig for wide receiver 1. Stick for the tight end. Flat for wide receiver 3. and a go for wide receiver 2. You can also flip this if you wanted to. Like, you can have him go on a hitch and have this guy go on a wheel. Let's go ahead and do that. I think that'd be more fun. So let's try that. So let's go. Let me go find a wheel route. Let's go gun spread. Slot wheels. I hope this works okay. I don't know if this may be too much of a wheel route. Do something like that. I'm going to put this guy on a hitch. So let's go gun spread. What's it called? Deep attack. Let me look at corner. Inside draw. Nope, that's not it. That's post. Halfback go is what it is. I don't like that one. I want the other one. I want to go. I know where it's at. I want to go with a different. Let's go gun wide trips. Flanker screen. You can do the screen instead. Then you start to get to like little veer and shoot type stuff for that. I could probably call this stick shoot. Stick and shoot. Stick wheel. We'll call it stick wheel. That way it's a little bit different than our typical stick concept. So go back over here. Wide receiver 3 is now a wheel. And screen for wide receiver 2. Makes it a little bit different. Plus, like I said, this gives your outside receivers a chance to catch the ball during zone. So I think that's going to be a unique concept right there. All right, I like that. Next up, we got halfback dive. Don't have to worry. PA deep post. This is a very slow play, so I got to change the PA rollout of that. But I still want to keep this as a left hash play. But the first thing I want to do is go to gun, 2-back slots, halfback circle. This is the best comeback route of the bunch. Give him that. It's a little bit better. This can actually be a left or a right hash play. So what I may end up doing is we'll do this PA rollout. So let me go ace. Is it PA rollout from here? We can use this one. Probably okay. Yes, I want to use that. I don't want my halfback to be eligible for this one either. So we do that. Make him ineligible. And here I'm just going to change this to a flat route, and that's it. So let's go a spread, curl flats. I know quick slants. Give the tight end something better. So now you can work this off either hash. So that's a really nasty play right there, as long as your blocking is halfway decent. That's the only downside. So you got a Mills concept over here, come back there, and you got a quicker play, rollout, which means you can flip it. Don't have to worry about which-handed quarterback you have, anything like that. So PA deep post, I'm going to call it PA. Yeah, we'll just leave that as is. I've done that again. Let's go back here. Do that. PA deep post. This is a comeback for wide receiver 1. PA rollouts for that. I need to change that to not eligible. And then a flat tight end. So now that's a much more potent play than before. Let's save it. Does it say how long my stream is? It should say that. I wanted. Yeah, I got it over here. Okay, I've been going for about 40 minutes. I could go for a couple hours. So that's what we'll try to do. Spend the last 30 minutes or so repping some of the plays. Next up, cross in. I don't really need a whole lot of done right here. The only thing is that drag route by the tight end gets really congested with this crossing route. But I really love that drag route from the tight end. So I may turn this guy into something different. We may have him go, I'm thinking like a corner route or a flag or something. That would be an interesting situation. Get him over here. That way you can attack that area a little bit better. You already got a man beater there. You can treat that as a man beater. It's the zone is probably what we need to get. That zone. Hmm. That's going to be a tough one. I really like the drag route. I want to keep it. So I may just, let's just try, let's go PA Ace Wide Trips. PA Boot Right. I'm going to change this guy. I don't know if that'll mess anything up, but I just think it's unique. You got the dig right there. I may turn this guy to a crosser instead. That may be better. So let's go back to ace cross in. So I'm going to just switch their roles a little bit. I don't know if they'll mess each other up right there. That'll be kind of weird. I may turn him into a wheel route. That may be even better. So let's do that. Let's put that slot on a wheel. So where's a good wheel route from under here? There's the one from slot wheel. Ooh, already got that slot wheel. So I'll probably do something different. Let's just leave that as is. I think I'm okay with that. That spreads everything out a little bit. You got a zone beater coming here. You got another one over the middle with a crossing route. I think I'm okay with that. Cross in. So we'll just leave the name. That sounds about right still. So let's go ace wide trips. Cross in. Corner. Wide receiver 3. And then a cross. Wide receiver 2. And we'll see how that works. I don't know. We can keep the halfback at the block. Halfback read, I don't have to do anything there. Curl flat. This is a great play. I don't need to make hardly any adjustments other than that post route. 9 times out of 10, I turn it to a go. It's just a little bit easier. And I don't know if that guy can get open against zone quickly enough, so I just may turn him into a go instead. So that's what we'll do. We'll go ace wide trips, flanker post, and we can have him go on a go. I think that's a little bit better. You still got zone, zone, man, man. Yeah, I think that'll work fine. So we're going to go curl flat. Change the name of this. There we go. And tight end is now on a go. That's just one less hot route you have to bother with. Next up, tight end corner. Really unique play. This is one of the few outside receiver routes. And it's only on the right side, too. It's that zig on the right that just gets him open. I really like every bit of that. The only thing I may change is that post. I may do crossers on this one instead. So here's what I'll probably do. That drag route is actually not all that great. But since I want this as a right hash, I have an idea. I'm going to go ace slot. This may be really dumb. Let's see. This is how you test things. I'm going to do that. A really deep out for that tight end. I don't know if that's going to help. We'll find out. I want this guy on a crossing route, so I'm going to go back to cross in over here. Cross in, cross in, cross in. Where's it at? Cross in. There it is. I'm going to change him to something like that. I'm going to have this guy. I love this deep crosser right here. Do something like that. So I may want to leave this guy as a. Let's do a corner route. Let's try that with a. This is that going to interfere with each other? It might. So let's just change him to a flat route or a flag route again. Let's go back to tight end corner. Tight end corner. That way this guy gets open. That's the whole point of this play. Him against zone, against man. You got a crosser, and you got an even deeper crosser right there. Just a little bit different, but I like the spacing of all of that. So I think that's what we'll go with. Ace wide trips. We'll go tight end corner, even though he's like one of the last guys that would get the ball in this play. Just it is what it is. That flat route's not the greatest in the world with the flag. I may call this crossers instead. So let's call it crossers. Do that. Okay. I'll call this deep cross. Wide receiver 1. Cross. wide receiver 3, and that's it. That's all I have to do there. That's really the only thing I changed were those two. Welcome in, Laverse. Next up, halfback slam. Don't have to do anything there. PA boot right. The only thing I may change, this is actually a pretty unique left-handed, because I like that post. This corner route off play action is just really nasty. So the thing I may change is this guy to a basic flat route instead. That gives you another good man beater, gives you a flat route if you're going to go off the right hash. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go ace wide trips. Let's go curl flat. I'm going to change this guy to a flat instead of that delayed route, which I do not like. So we'll do that. And that's all I'm going to do with that one. I think the rest of it looks pretty good. PA boot. We can leave the name. That's fine. Flat. Tight end. That's it for that one. Simple. Next up, halfback counter. Don't have to worry about that. Flanker post. What I may end up doing here is like a little in route or a little dig instead of that stick. The stick is not as useful. He could be more useful if doing a dig of some sort, maybe even a slant. Get him across, but actually I may just do a baby dig instead. Let's just go gun ace, double tight end outs. I want to use this one. Is that going to work better? We'll do something like that. I think that works a little bit better. And then I'm going to have this guy go on a swing. That's my preference. Do I have a gun? Let's just go down here. Ace spread. Deep cross. Where's that? Ace spread. Oh, no, that's not it. Where am I missing? Is it? Oh, it's just called cross. That's why. Let's go here. Make him eligible. Really nasty play right here. You can do some serious damage with it. As long as your blocking is good. That's the only downside to this play is you got to hope for decent blocking from your line. Do that. Flanker post. I actually want to call that something else. I may call this corner ghost. Ghost meaning a go and a post beside each other. Oh, genius. That's the new name. I want that to be the new name. So this is called flanker post. So we'll come over here. Corner ghost. Do something like that. Again, the route spacing on here is insane. I really like it. So I'm going to do an in for the tight end. Then we'll do a swing. Halfback, who is now eligible. And that's all I had to do there, wasn't it? I think it was. So there you go. Maybe the best play in the formation at the moment. Next up, halfback draw. Don't have to worry about that. Flanker screen. We're going to change this. Make it a little bit better. We need to change it. Let me go to loaded playbook. Let me go to gun Y trips. Let me look at this screen. Flanker screen. We'll do something like that. Do something like that. Put him on a block. Pass block. I think every bit of that's good. Against man, you got to do something a little bit different here. I probably need to put this guy like on a... We'll go gun. Ace. And where's it? I always forget where this one is. QB choice. Double tight end. That's not it. Safety. Like slant outs. That's it. Just give you a little man beater on the backside. Something like that I think will be good. The only downside to this is you got to back up a little bit with your quarterback before you can bounce it over to him. But I do want to change the screen. Go back to flanker screen. I want to change it to that one. A little bit better. We can have the halfback. I may actually put the halfback on a wheel instead. So I think that's what we're going to do. Give you a go route. Let's go. I know where it's at. Let's go a good one. I want to go gun normal. And I want to go halfback streak. I want to use this one. Make him eligible. So that's a unique player right there. A little bit different. You should have enough time to throw. Back up. Throw to that screen. There. I think that's going to work out okay. Flanker screen. I'm going to change this name to that instead of quick screen. All screens are quick. So we're going to just do that instead. Flanker quick screen. Now we're just going to call it flanker screen. I probably need to call it Z screen, but I don't think it matters. We're going to do we'll just call it a zig, or a slant out. I thought I had a different name for it. Maybe I did. I can't find it anywhere. What did I call? Let me look. Dig. Swing. Come back. Curl. Post. Flare. Angle. It's usually going to be the first one listed because that's my left receiver. Angle. I don't know. Must have called it something else. Slant out. Okay, I guess that's what I called it. We'll go slant out. Wide receiver 1. Then we got a wheel. By your halfback, who is eligible now. Before he wasn't. And slant block. I don't know how you want to rephrase that. Tight end. And wide receiver 3. And a screen. Wide receiver 2. Really nice play right there. Good job, Al. We'll leave. All right, next up. Option strong. I think I may just call this halfback option. There's nothing strong about. They called them option strongs from the ace formations. I get that. I'm just going to call it just a halfback option. We all know what that'll be. Do that. I don't need to change anything else about it. Option strong. Then we'll just call it halfback option. There we go. Simple enough. Save it. Next up, we are going to go slot wheel. This one has some problems. We can keep that as a slot. I want that as a swing. I may do this as a cross. I may have that one as a go. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go gun normal. Tight end cross. I'm going to have this guy go on a go. The swing is fine. I want this guy on the cross. Here, and hope the southern freeze didn't get to you. It got us. What? You talk about the weather? It's cold up here. It may be a little bit better today. I don't know what the temperature is for the day. I'll have to check. Yesterday was awful. Let's see. Let me fix this play first, and I'll get back to it. Again, I think that's the weather, what you're referring to. I think it's supposed to get a little bit warmer next couple days. Cross, I kind of like that. I may put this guy on a hitch. That way you can go off either hash. Ooh, I like that. Yes, we can do either hash with this one. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go gun, wide trips. I'm going to go to the flanker screen. Do that. I'm going to put this back on default. So now you got either option. You can go either route with that. You got a zone beater. You got a man. Everybody, that looks really good. Nice. We can still call it slot wheel. Technically, we have a wheel in the slot. I don't need slot wheels. It needs to be that. Next up, we didn't change the name, so what do we do? We got a go route for wide receiver 1. I need to go back to the original play, make sure he swapped. Oh, I got it right here. Slot wheel. We got a cross. tight end. Then we have a screen route. I don't know what else to call it. Wide receiver 2. Let me check something really quick. Let's go. I'm just checking my stuff here. Anybody who's watching me knows I got the webcam going. So the guy who created this playbook editor is chatting with me right now, and I'm gonna have him come on the chat. At least tell him now. Working on version 4. All right. So I think it's a good looking play right there. I really like it. Makes me want to use this formation 4. Next up, we have speed option. It's fine. Doesn't need anything. This wide receiver reverse pass is all kinds of terrible. I don't know how to fix it, to be honest. So I don't know what to do about that. It's just an awful play. It's really slow. I may have this guy going like on a go route instead, but otherwise it's just not a good play at all. Oh, we'll go here. I may just do that. That's it. I don't just the concept in general is just not very good. I don't know if I need to change the play type on it. I'm just not really sure. Let's go. Let me come hang out. Again, I don't know what to do to fix that play. But I do know that one angle route thing is not the best in the world. Reverse pass. We'll put go. It's not going to help it much at all because the problem is this whole concept just really slow and such. So next up, I'll just go ahead and save it. And I probably need... Let's go. Halfback toss. There's not much else I can do there. I think I'm fine with that. So I can check off ace wide trips. That's 2 formations down. Wonder how many plays we've done so far. Or changes. Let me do this. If I can get to it. We've done 22 plays. Not bad. Next up we got A Spread. Love this formation. There's so much I can do with it, but I want to try to keep the plays as is, but just making them a little bit better. So we're going to start off with a spread slot crosses. Let me go up to A Spread. Let me just look at it a little bit better. This is one of my staple plays in my fun and gun offense. The only thing that really needs changing is that drag route needs to be a little bit better. It needs to be quicker, so I know which one to go to. Let me go to gun wide trips. And it is called in and ups. 2242 is the route. This is 1017. 2 completely different drag routes. Like, it's not even close. But this one is super quick. So I want to give it that one. So you got a better drag route. I like the crossing routes. The post, again, when you got a corner post combo like that, it just screams Steve Spurrier from back in the day. Here, I actually may just change this guy to a block. He's not very useful with the rest. I may have him go on an angle, maybe. Already got the... Hey, let's just do the angle. I know we got the triangle play with the angle route in it, but that's okay. So let me go A Spread. Triangle. I don't think this angle route will interfere with the crosser. I don't think it will. We'll find out. That's why we test things. Have you created yourself some good audible plays for your next dynasty? Audible plays? Not really. I gotta play around with the offense itself to figure out what audibles I would need with it. But I don't create plays specifically for audible purposes, in a sense. I'll figure out the audible stuff when I get it to the dynasty. Again, it'll just take some time for me to get used to practicing the offense, so I can figure out kind of what I want to do. I'm going to use quick audibles a lot more often. since we're going to be a little bit more no huddle. But other than that, I think that's all I'll do with that one. So I think I am done with this place. Let's go a spread. This is called slot crosses. Technically, it's mesh. I think I'm going to call it mesh. How about let's just call it mesh. I know it's not too drag. Now, let's just call it slot crosses. We'll just leave it as is. Technically, you want two drags crossing each other. Don't want to upset the air raid guys. That would be more mesh than anything. But for this game, it works better if you got one of them as a crossing route. So we'll just keep it as slot crosses. And I'm going to change angle to the halfback and then drag wide receiver 4. Now that plays just a little bit better. You got just a lot of high-low stuff here. Really good. Next up we have halfback slam. Don't have to worry about that. Corners. I like corners. I don't know if I have to change anything with this, honestly. This is like an inverted mesh in a way. You've got your two outside receivers doing the mesh stuff. But I may actually... What's interesting is this drag route over here is not as good as the one over here. It's just crazy how that is, but one just comes off the ball quicker, one gets separation better than the other one. I like to run this play better on the left hash anyways. I think I may just leave it as is. I don't know how I can really make that better. It's just its own unique thing. The only downside against man, these guys kind of get in the way of each other unless you throw it quickly enough. I think I may just leave it as is for now. Well, let's go PA dive. We got to fix this one. The only play action we have is this play right here. I'm going to give it just a better play action feel. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go to ace trips. PA rollout. I want ace 4 wide receiver trips. That's what I want. PA rollout, let's give him that. Let's give him this. The routes break better because of the P, or is it just based on location on the field? It's kind of the latter in a sense, but I just don't know why. But for whatever reason, like drag routes always tend to work a little bit better when it's coming from a wide receiver on the right side going to the left. I just don't know if it's because the corner can't keep up with them well enough compared to on the other side. I don't know, but unfortunately we can't flip these routes. Otherwise, I would flip that specific route. Like, for example, I'll go to, like this one right here. You see my cursor over here on the far right. This drag route is just incredible. He gets such great separation from his defender against man. But it's hard to find a left-handed version of that. Otherwise, I would flip this formation to that, and you can have both of those guys just absolutely kill their defenders. But you just don't see it as often from drag routes going from left to right. Just really weird. I don't know why that is. So let me go fix this. I'm going to fix... Ooh. I need to change that. Yes. Accidentally unchecked that. So let's go that. Next thing, I may treat this... Let's go flat here. Let's go ace wide 4 receiver trips. I want to go this thing. Where's it at? Sometimes it's hard to go by the names. Let me scroll to the top here. Curl read. That's what it's called. Should have known. I'm going to change that to a flat. I want to go back to this P rollout. This is going to be the spread version of it. We're going to do that. And I'm going to have this guy go on a crosser. So let's go find a left-handed crosser. I want to know what's around here somewhere. Tight end drag will be a good one out of Ace Big Twins. So Ace Big Twins. Tight end drag. Probably do something like that. And it's... I think they're going to be okay separation-wise. Like, let me just look here. Again, it's half the time I forget that these are available. But I just know these plays so well and where these certain routes are at. It's just easier for me to go from a specific play. So you got double crossers there. I don't think they're going to interfere with each other. This one's much deeper. It's meant to really attack cover zero, but you can hit zone with it as well. So I'm going to just call this PA rollout. Instead of PA dive, it's no longer that concept. So let me go PA dive. Now it's PA rollout. Deep cross. Wide receiver 1. If I can spell correctly. Cross. Wide receiver 3. Flat. Wide receiver 4. And I got to do the PE rollout thing. Let me go here. PE rollout. QB and halfback who is no longer eligible. Do something like that. Okay. Let's save this one. Next up, we'll go dive. That one's okay. Curl flats. I don't know what's... Did I do something? This is really weird. Let me go back and look at this one. A spread. Oh, it's the... That's just the image. That's just the image of that route that makes it... That's actually an okay route. I'm okay with every bit of that, so I'm not going to change anything to that one. I know it looks like a flare route or even a flat route, but it's actually that corner or that circle route, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of like a curved angle route, if that makes any sense. But I like the spacing of every bit of that, so I'm not going to change anything with it. Next up, halfback option. We don't need to fix that. Safety draw. What are we going to do here? It's actually okay. It's really good against zone, not so much against man. Safety draw. We may change that. How many left and right hash plays do we have? This is left. That's going to be a right. Oh, this is the other play action play. I completely forgot about that. We'll change that eventually. This is left. Right. I got to fix that one. That's a right. That could be either. That could be left. So it's a little bit of everywhere. So what we can do is I may have these guys. I know what we're going to do. I'm going to go gun. Ace. Where is the slant outs? We're going to do that. We'll do that. I think that's... I know what we're going to do. Ooh, I got a really good idea. So we're going to go gun 5 wide. We're going to change these to corner routes. If I can find it, split end corners. This will be interesting. I'm looking forward to testing this one out. A little bit different, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. But you still got decent zone beaters. You can just throw them really quickly if need be. I think that's going to work. We'll find out. But I'm going to leave that like that. I think I may just... I'm going to call these slot corners instead of that safety draw. Safety draws the slot corners. Safety draw slot corners. Slant outs. Wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2. Then we have corners for wide receiver 3 and 4. Really unique play. I hope it works okay. And if it does, that's something I can look into later and add it to maybe some other spots. Next up, halfback counter. I can't do anything else with that. PA fake toss. This PA fake toss thing, it's okay. I wonder if I could find a... I don't know what to do about this one. I've never been a fan of this play action, this fake toss thing. I just don't think it works all that great. But I want to keep it. I just need better routes to go with it. That's probably what we need. Because he'll toss it, he'll fake it to the right, come back to the left. I wish there was a left-handed version of that. I'm trying to think of one. Uh, yeah, that's the thing. That's the hidden benefit of this entire playbook editor stuff. The CPU just performs better with these plays. I'm making plays better for both me and them. Oh, a fake toss. Where were that? I don't. There's not many of them in this game, so I may just have to leave it as is. I want to have this guy on a swing instead. Ooh, that would be a good idea. I want to. I don't know if that'll work or not. We're going to try it. I want to make him eligible. A spread cross. We'll see if this works or not. I think it will. I want to make him eligible. We'll do that. And this is going to be a right hash play because he's going to be a swing. I don't mind that. Um, I may have him on a. We may. This may be like an inverted. I don't know. I can do a lot of different things here. Yeah, Josh, I mean I can go the only really good under center play action movement is the PA boot. It's quick, but I want to test out this fake toss first and see if this will work okay with this swing. I want to try that. Then if it doesn't work, I can go back to that PA boot. Biggest thing I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these other three routes. Sometimes changing a play action play to a non-PA route will make the play run wonky. Yes, I'm going to leave the quarterback as is. I just changed the halfback, and I'm still curious to see if it still does it correctly or not. So we'll find out. Uh, I don't like. Let me go back to a spread here. That one's okay as a man beater. I may. I think I know what we're going to do. I'm just going to try. I love this route, but it's ace four wide receiver trips. P roulette. I want to go here. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to have this guy go on a wheel. Gun spread. We'll go slot wheels. I wonder if you got a wheel right here? Streak. You got corners, drags. I don't think you do. Okay, no big deal. I will go that instead. For the channel, I guess it is. I was doing it over on Twitch for a little while. Whenever I plan on using this, hopefully I'll have this done in time before my next dynasty starts. That's kind of the goal there, Jack. That's that's kind of the plan. I'd like to try to get about 100 or so plays done before finishing version 4, unless I just really get on a roll and just do more of them. I got like 6 other formations here I want to get fixed first. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go. I think I'm going to leave that as is. I think I'm done with it for now. PA fake toss. Deep cross. Nope, I didn't change the name. Let's go. Deep cross. Wide receiver 1. Wheel. Wide receiver 3. Swing. Halfback. Who is now eligible. And we'll test it here in a little bit. We'll see if that works halfway decent. I don't know if that swing is going to work with that play action movement, but we'll see. Welcome in, Edward. I'm not doing any particular offense. I'm just going play by play and just trying to make them a little bit better if need be. Did you like Mike Leach? Did you know Mike Leach invented the air? Yes, I'm aware of that. Yeah, him and Hal Mummy put that together. Next up, let's go. You should read his autobiography. It's really good. PA, halfback toss. I don't need to do anything there. Cross. I don't really need to change much with this one. I think it's a really good play. I think it works pretty well. I think I may just leave it as is. I think all 5 routes are pretty smooth. Quick slants. Only thing I need to change here is the outside far left receiver, and I'm going to change that swing to a flare. That's all I got to do there. So I'm going to go gun spread, deep attack. I want this particular go route. That's a flat. Yes, so I want to change this to a flare. So let's go wide receiver curls. And boom, now you got a whole lot better play out of the whole thing. Next up, I need to update this. Quick slants. I didn't change the name, but I do need to go for wide receiver 1 and flare for the halfback. That's a whole lot better play than what it was. Let's go save it. Next up, we have draw. Don't have to do anything about that. Halfback clear out. This is a play I've never been able to work. It's really very similar to triangle, except what you got over here on the right. So you still got the Ohio route, or the inverted Ohio route. We can call it the Iowa concept. I like that clear out look. The only thing we do not have in this particular formation is a go post, or a ghost is what I like to call it. I need to change. I think I may do a. I got an idea. This is going to look a lot like gun wide trips on the right side. So let's go gun. Let's go wide trips. We're going to go. What's it called? Flanker cross post. It's hard to look at from this. I don't look at the names of the plays half the time. Flanker cross post. That's not it. Flanker cross, that's not it. Halfback corner. Halfback corner. This is probably what we're going to call it, but this is what I want to do. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to give 228. You can tell it's the same route, but it's not. If that makes sense. Just a little bit different. This one's a little bit longer just because he's behind the quarterback instead of right beside him. So I'm going to leave that as is. I hope that will work out okay. But I love the look of every bit of that. And this is really going to attack cover 3 more than anything else. Do you do this full time? I wish I did, but no, I do not. You see right here, hopefully you can see that okay. It's England. I work for England Furniture. We build furniture, oddly enough. I'm an engineer there. Would I love to do this full time? Yes. I wish I could. Unfortunately, my channel isn't big enough. This is not popular. If 06 was as popular as 14, maybe it would do a whole lot better, but it's not. But it's just going to take time for me to get there, I guess. If not, I managed to manage a job and maintain the channel. How I've been able to, instead of watching Netflix, I play 06. That's probably the easiest way to put it. I just put more time into it. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. That helps. Yeah, I wish it would reach more people, that's for sure. It will one day eventually, but the downside is, again, the main game I cover is 06, and it's just not as popular as Madden 23 or NCAA 14. That's why, fingers crossed, the new NCAA football game coming out next year will be great or good enough or fun enough for me to play it. Will it? I don't know. Probably not. Just because EA doesn't know how to make good football games anymore. But I digress. Halfback clear out. I'm going to leave the name. I'm going to, leave it as is. So we changed. So now we got a ghost concept on the right. But I'm still going to keep the name. So I'm going to go post. Wide receiver 4. Go. Wide receiver 2. And save it. Next up we got QB draw. Not a bad play. I want to leave it as is. Triangle. I can't really do any better than this right here, but I may change this flag route to something a little bit more useful. Probably like a corner route instead. So let's go back to gun 5 wide, splitting corners. I hope this works a little bit better than what we had. I'm going to do that instead. The corner route is just a little bit easier to throw to. But I think that's the only change I'm going to make to it. That's what we're going to do there. So triangle. One of the best plays in the game. Pass plays. Corner. Wide receiver 2. And that's all I'm going to change there. The rest of it, the routes, all that works really good. Next up, speed option. Don't have to do anything there. So guess what? That's another formation down that we'll test a little bit later. I got 4 other ones. How far have I been in this thing? I've been doing this for an hour and 20 minutes already. Wow. Time flies. I think what I may do is one more formation, and then we can test some stuff, because it's already 12:30, and I got to go do some stuff. So let's go ahead and let's just test these for now. Let's just go ahead and do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to go do that. I am going to put these. I need to think about this. Let me go ISO. There's the modded one. That's the one that I've been using. I can go ahead and do this now. So somebody who asked me this earlier, when am I going to start using these? I can go ahead and do this right now. There's really no point in me waiting on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We'll go with the ISO that I'm using at the moment. Again, my next dynasty is going to be with the actual next ISO. I just don't have it yet. But I'm going to import this. Version 4. So you're not going to, honestly, I don't have, let me look here. A slot, ace wide trips, ace spread. I don't have any of those in my current playbook with Tulane. So you're not going to see me run these much. Nor probably in the next dynasty. Because I'm going to be in the shotgun just doing a lot of read option stuff. But version 4 is updated at least, and you will at least get to see the CPU run some of it. So let me go here. We will boot the ISO. If I've done it correctly. There we go. Speed this bad boy up.
EA Sports, it's in the game. Purdue football, EA Sports, it's in the game. Purdue football.
And we'll test these 3 formations out, then I'll probably just let you go. Again, I got some things I got to go do. I didn't realize the time was flying so much. I think I got to work on the next Tulane video tomorrow. If I'm feeling up to it, I may do some more live stuff later, like tomorrow evening. We'll just see how that goes. So let's go to test. And this is probably going to be the new offense or the new playbook. We'll see. Let me go to a slot. Next up, ace wide trips. If I can find it. I thought I saw it. And we can do ace spread. If I can get to it. There it goes. So we'll save that. Well, that's good. I mean, it's just a good place for us to chat and talk about little stuff like this. I know not everybody uses these updated playbooks, but I figure it was just a good opportunity just to chat with everybody, and people get to watch me actually update playbooks and such. So let me go. Let's see. Hey, do you mind putting your CPU specs on your website, or that's already on there? All that stuff is on there. It's over. Let me just go ahead and put that. It's been on there for forever. Now, that kind of worries me. I wish people go to my website more. I don't know how to tell people that. Like, I've got it splattered all over my channel. But I've had this on my PC gaming guide forever and ever. And it's on the main menu on the side. No, you're fine. Go there and see how that works. That's where it's at. So let me go. It doesn't matter which team I go with. I'm going to go. Let's pick a team that's got really good talent. We'll go there. We'll go up against Toledo. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. And we'll test. And I have that linked in every video underneath. I got it. I just got it plastered everywhere. So hopefully people, that's why I created that page, because it answers pretty much all the questions people would have about updating playbooks, my specs, anything PC gaming related. It's all on that page. All right, a slot. Where is it at? It didn't update. Why didn't it update? Is Josh still in here? It didn't update. What did I do wrong? They didn't update. Oh, junk. Let me go. Let me get out of here. It didn't update. Hey, Josh, it didn't update. Like, I got version 4 saved. Okay, yeah, so I'm back here. I've got the ISO selected. It's the one that I've been using with the Tulane, with the modded and such. I'm going to import it again. Version 4. That's it right there. Playbooks is successfully imported. Let's click OK. Let's go back into that file again, or to the game. Make sure I'm doing that. I got that ISO selected. And hopefully that'll work. So you got to see me save it correctly. I'm pretty sure I've done that correctly. I'm just... There we go. I don't know why it took so long. That was kind of slow. No big deal, though. So hopefully it took it.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Maybe there's something wrong with that mod, that ISO, that shouldn't be, because I remember when CookieBots fixed this for me, I was able to import version 3 with no problem. So, okay. So here we are. Let's go to test. I did save this already, didn't I? So there they are. Let me go to audibles. See, they're not in there. It didn't fix it. There's flanker middle, and I switched that around. I got this to a dig. I got this guy on a swing. So why didn't that take it? That's really weird. Maybe it's that ISO that didn't take it well. That's so odd. Like, here's deep out. See, I fixed that stick, but don't show that I fixed it. So let me try. I am going to get out of here. I'm going to import version 3 into that and just make sure it's done correctly. So version 3 is in there. I want version 3 in the modded one, so I'm going to use a different ISO. Let me just make sure I've done that correctly. I want version 3 back into that modded ISO. And then from here, I want to take new plays. This is just another ISO. I'm going to put that into version... I'm going to put version 4 into it. Okay, so version 4 is in this other ISO. So now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to select the ISO. Where's the new plays? That one right there. I'm going to reset it. And hopefully that'll work. And if that doesn't work, then I guess you're not going to see me test some of the stuff out, because I don't know why it ain't going to take it. Again, I don't know why it should pop up by now. I don't know why it's not. Like, you see me right here. Oh, that's right. I had it right there. Never mind.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
All right, fingers crossed. Hopefully this will pop up, and if it doesn't, I guess you're just not going to see me test this stuff out. I need to go to test. Just make sure I got the right... Yep, they're in there. Just making sure. So let's go to audibles. There we go. So there's something wrong with that modded ISO that I have. It is not accepting version 4. Which means that's not that big of a deal. I just won't use version 4 for the remainder of my Tulane Dynasty. Not a big deal at all. Now, when I get the next ISO, hopefully it'll accept any new playbook file that I put in there. So at least they are in there now. So I don't know what happened there, but for whatever reason, that modded ISO just wouldn't take it. So let's go back here. So hopefully, Josh, you kind of saw that. Again, I don't think Kookie done anything wrong with the ISO that he sent me that has the transfer stuff in it. But for whatever reason, it just wouldn't take it. So who knows? So let's go... Who did I pick? Let's just go Syracuse. Syracuse may be a team I may pick in the next dynasty. The next dynasty, I know this much, will probably a team up in the north. It's just been a long time since I've used a team up north. So that'd probably be what's going to happen. The special mod, yeah, so maybe it just won't take it. I don't know, it's really weird. I assume, and you can correct me on this, I assume that the next ISO will accept any of those playbook files. I assume it will. All right, A slot. Let's look at some of these. Flanker middle. Let me just go over here. Really cool looking play now. We're going man. You got your tight end on a crosser. Probably need to find a faster tight end. Let's go. We could put a Hall right there. That'd be hilarious. Let's do that. We'll put a really big tight end right there, or wide receiver. going man, so but at least I can go back to a tight end on the cross. They're going, looks like cover 0 on this one. I'm going to try that dig here next. Going man, let's see if this dig works a little bit better. Well, looks like we're not going to that. Well, we can try it, but that's what happens. Doing QB spy. Otherwise, it's a pretty good looking play. Yeah, I think it works a little bit better now. Curl flats. I didn't do anything weird with this one. I just changed the halfback right there. Now you just got another great weapon over the middle. They're going man on this one. I'm going to try to hit one of these curls. Intercepted. Those curl routes, man. It's possible with Josh. It's very possible one of these other curl routes may actually do better against... I'm going to get sacked. May do better against man than the standard one. I could be dead wrong, but these are so hit and miss. Intercepted. Looks like we're playing 05 popcorn right there. I'm going to try this again. A little bit better. Ah, I got tipped again. Jeez. At least it's better than 07 where every curl route is just too easy. It's like it's OP. I want to connect one of these before it's over. We'll go over here. Okay. Much better play. Let me go curl. Slot seam. Let's try this slot seam with this drag route. We're going man. I got several options here. Didn't mean to throw it that vertical. This may be a pick 6. I probably need to go up and go over here. Okay, they're going zone. Let's see if this tight end can get across. That's what you want to see right there. That's the whole point of that change. Let's go to that drag route. So that looks pretty cool. Let's go deep outs. I wonder if this will work better. Let's go like a cover 3 maybe. And maybe cover 4. Terrible throw. That was awful. That was a terrible throw. Let's try the. Let's go up against a cover 4. I'm trying to get that tight end open. Let's go here. Let's try it. There you go. All right, yeah. That's the only change I made to it. Gave it a better stick route. P rollouts. This is what I was talking about earlier, whoever was asking me. Let's go. Let's do random formation. I wanted to give this guy a go route. Let's see this if he gets good separation. Really good separation. That's only because he went up against a linebacker. So you see this slot right here against the go. Play action, go routes are really nice. If you're going up against a slower defender like this guy right here, he has no chance. He's just not fast enough to take on that wide receiver right there. Just a great play. Well, that's good to know. We'll go to this crosser. Ooh, good separation there. We're going man again. We can try this again. Ah, he got stuck. We're still going to get a touchdown out of it, though. They're going zone. Cover 3. Go to a tight end. Yeah, a little bit better play. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Here's the other thing I was going to show you with that play. You can also do this off the left hash. Because this flat route against man is killer. It can be. They're going zone here. So this isn't going to show it. I'm going to get intercepted. Oh, whatever. All right, here's what I'm going to show you. If it'll let me do it. Right there. That's what I wanted to see right there. Play action flat routes are killer against man. He just gets good separation from his defender right here. Just that play action hesitation's all it's needed. Now he's got like a solid 5 to 7 yard separation from that guy. Easy pickings there with your tight end. That's good to see. Halfback screen. This will be interesting to see if this works. They're going man. Go to the tight end. Better man beater. I could probably go to the halfback. Let me try the halfback. Did we get a good block anyways? And it's a bad throw. Kind of have to throw that one quick. We're going that again. Maybe I need a better route. That's kind of a hard swing, apparently. A little bit better. Get a block right there, and it's off to the races. Can you get in? Face mask. Go to the tight end. So now that screen route works, or screen concept works a whole lot better than before. I like that. Works better if you're in the shotgun, though. I will say that. Quick slants, I didn't change anything to it. PA deep. I want to try this one. They are going zone. Cover 2. Good play there. They're going zone. Cover 2 again. Probably just go right back to that guy. Ah, dropped it. I'm going to try to hit this corner route. There you go. Ah, I dropped it. At least he's a lot more useful than before. Make that catch. Great catch. All right, good play. Nice. That works okay. Quick slants. Deep attack. We can try this one. Ooh, I got a different type of corner route, or a post. That actually worked out okay. He got open a little bit better. I thought that was a normal post, but you notice he's got a little, I'll show you here. See that little, it's like a fade post in a way. It kind of goes to the outside, release, and then it comes back in. Hit that dig. Botch throw. We're going here. I'm going to get hit. Going to get some yards out of it, but not a bad play, though, in general. They're going man. Going to that tight end, just a bad throw. But I'm okay with it. It's a little bit better than what it was. Quick screen. We didn't do enough to change that one. So that was okay. Ace wide trips. Stick wheel. I'm going to see if this will work. They're going man. Nope, they're going zone. We'll go down here. Just pick up a few yards. They're going zone. You got two options. You got the stick or you got the little screen, that little hitch. We're going zone again. I'm trying to hit this. Nope, I'm not going to give him open. They're going man on this one. Can I hit this wheel? Wheel route. Boom! 6 points! Ah! They're going man again. We'll just head over here. Great throw. Killer throw. Nice. Cover 0. Look how open he gets. Wow, what a great play that was. Separation City. And then some. It's a drop back, but he just got a good beat on him. Right there. I don't know what it is, but he just got a good beat on the guy. 5-yard difference. Can you hit 11 on the wheel in cover 2? I don't think you can as well. We can try it. I've never had success with it. Let's go against cover 2 zone. You got to throw it pretty hard. That's probably what you got to do. You can't just loft it up or do a lob throw. You got to really sling it in there. So there you go. So yes, that answers your question, Braden. Soft cover 2 as long as as soon as he goes up the sideline, really good. That's what you need right there. You go back and look at that one. You notice as soon as he cuts up the field right there is when I throw it as hard as I can. So if you're going to do a slot wheel against cover 2 zone, that's probably my suggestion. Throw it as hard as you can right there. That's a bad throw. That's just awful. I don't know why you threw it over there. If you're going to put English on this thing, you got to be careful. You need a quarterback who can put it in those spots. It just kind of depends. I normally don't put any English on it. I prefer to just, unless you got a really good accurate quarterback. But otherwise, good find. This slot route or slot wheel can do that off the drop back. So, yeah, this is why you practice stuff, for little stuff like that. Now it opens up things for you. Now you can start thinking, oh, I'm going to do more slot wheel stuff in my passing game. And then you're just off to the races after that. So that's a good play. PA deep post. I want to, this is either hash. I'm going to try this first. We're going man. That dude is double team, so we can go over here. Good throw. Man again. Cover 1. Go back to the comeback. Or I can go to the tight end. Look how open he is. I told you, play action flat with your tight end is crazy nasty. Play action, just enough hesitation on that linebacker, and boom. Solid 8 to 10 yard difference right there. Really nice. Please, I hope the CPU never uses that against me. I can't defend it. There's no way. I guess I'll have to play a lot of zone. And a fumble. Good looking play, though. One thing I want to try to do before I move on to the next play. Good comeback by the receiver. He's being double teamed. I could still go to the tight end. Okay, they're going zone. I'm going to try to hit. This ain't going to work. I'm going to get sacked. Get it, get it, get it. Intercepted. That's good defense. I was about to get hit. All right. Good looking play. Works a little bit better now. Let me go back. Let's see. Cross in. I want to try. We're going zone. Look how quickly. So much quicker now on that drag route. Gets to the sideline a whole lot better than before. Oh, I went to the wrong guy. I'm an idiot. Oh, he was wide open too. All right, let's try this again. They're going zone. Good little play here. We're going to try this corner route. Look at that play. Great play. I love that slot corner. Excellent. Really fun. So we can hit that again for a cover 0 beater. I threw that ball a little too hard, but that's okay. Corner route. I love it. That works out pretty good. That's a left hash play. Read. Curl flat. I only changed that post to a go on the tight end. So you don't have to, you save yourself a hot route more or less. Corners. I want to try this one. This is right hash. We're going zone. He's not open, so we'll go over here. It's either the crosser or the zig. I have to go back over here. That's just a great one-man read, honestly. Going zone. Hit that guy. That's why I changed him to a crosser. Now you got a center beater. We're going man on this one. I'm going to fix to get sacked, and I did. Zone again. Wide open there. Wide open again. Love that crossing right over the middle. Going zone. Simple. Very, very simple. Or what you can do, well, they're going cover 2. Wow, he gets great separation. Wow, that was great. Of course, he's going up against a linebacker. That helps. This separation from the slot receiver, if I can get my cursor on him. Ooh, really nice. You can do some damage with that play. I'm going to try to hit this deep cross, if it'll let me. Right there. Insane play. Every bit of that's just nasty. The only person you're probably not going to give to is the tight end, unfortunately. It's a tough play. Tough throw to make. PA boot right. I didn't really change anything here, except I think I changed that to a flat route. We'll try that. They're going man. Again, go to your tight end if you need be, but I got sacked. Let's try this again. Go over here. Throw this one really hard. Ah, he stopped. You notice that the tight end stopped. Ah, you got to throw it a little quicker, I guess. Let's try this again. There we go. Much better. Look how, gosh, he's wide open. Going zone. I'm going to try to hit this deep post. Not the best throw. We can try it again. Going quarters. You go to quarters. Ah, he stopped again. Cover 3 or cover 4. And this is another thing I didn't tell you about. This flat route by the tight end, if I can get to it. You go up against quarters or cover 3. Look how wide open he gets if I can get open. Let's go left tackle. Like there. Cover 3, cover 4, fan. Just a great route. Love seeing him get open. Good tackle right there, though. All right, good looking play. Let's move on to the next one. Cross in, curl flat, corners. We looked at that. We looked at that. This is corner ghost. Let me look at this. A little bit better now. They're going zone. Good protection. Good throw. Ah, good tip, though. Even better. Looks like they're going zone again. Ah, just in time. That was close. Zone again. I could probably hit my dig right there. Zone again. You got a bunch of options. I can go to my swing. So you got 3 zone beaters on this play. You got the dig first. I could probably turn him to a slant. That may actually be better. Cover 0. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Ah, oh, good defense. We're going zone on this one again. Hit the dig. Ooh, almost picked. Cover 3. Probably best to go to your swing if you catch it. And they're double teaming everybody and their brother. We can go over the top. Out of bounds, unfortunately. All right, good looking play, though, otherwise. Let's move on. Flanker screen. This is going to be interesting to see if this will work or not. Look at that. I like it. I like it. They're going zone. Good pursuit by that safety. Going man. We'll go over here. They're going man again. I got the wheel route if needed. That defensive end is doing a number on us. Good throw there. Trying to hit the screen again. Something like that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, that halfback kind of gets in the way, doesn't he? He gets in the way. Ooh, okay, so what we may have to do... I may have to change that route. Notice he gets in the way of our screen. That's almost picked. I may have to think about that later. I may change that later. Next up, slot wheel. I changed a couple things there. I need to write that down, by the way. What was that one called? Flanker screen. Also need to check that play as well. Ace, wide trips, flanker, screen. So probably what I need to do is put him on a little smaller wheel route of some sort. Slot wheel. You can do this off either hash. I do want to try the right-handed version. Crosser. Good man beater. Zone. Got several options. We can go right here for now. Get some yards there. They're going zone again. Looks like we'll have to go over here. I got bogged down on the route. Zone. Looks like we'll have to go back to this guy again. They're not getting the crosser open over the middle. He got bogged down again. Zone. There we go. That's what you want to see right there. Get a good solid 10 yards. Is that all of them? Wide receiver reverse pass, I'm not even going to bother with it. All right, the last formation I'm going to look at before I make that one other change, and then I'll let you go, is this formation. Slot crosses. Let's look at this one. Let's go up against a nickel. They're going man. Cover 0. Fixing to get sacked. I dropped it. Try it again. They're going zone. I got a ton of options. Go here. I saw the middle of the field open. Going zone again. Much quicker drag. Whole lot better. They went spy on that defensive end. Man here. Hit this corner. I love that corner route. Man, it's so fun to hit if you can connect. Good looking play. I think it works fine. Corners, I didn't change anything. PA rollout. I wanted to see if these two crossers conflicted with each other. We're going zone. We'll just go over here for now. They're more man beaters than anything. Because you don't have time off that play action. Hit that crosser over the middle. I don't think you do. I'm going to try to hit this guy. Cover 3, not a good idea. Probably need to wait to do that against cover 2. Keep going zone. Eventually, I'm going to have to change this over to man. Let's just change it over to man. It's going to sit on me with zone all the entire time. Let's go cover 2, man. So this guy gets open just fine. That's good. It's the guy on top I want to try to get. So let's go here. Let's do cover 0. I'm not going to be able to get this off, am I? Got too many guys coming through. It was too quick. Yeah, they're too close to each other. So I may need to change that to something else, maybe? I don't know. I have to give that some thought. Curl flats is fine. This slot corners, this is what I was curious about. So they're going man. I didn't get the ball off in time. Going man again. Cover 0. I got hit as soon as I threw it. Probably need to put this on pass skeleton to test it a little bit better. There we go. It's a good hit. You got to understand with practice mode, the CPU is like God mode. Like they just go all out on everything. Everything is a massive hit or a sack, just like that. It's like every single play. Because they love to go like cover 0 and blitz a ton. He's going to take it back to the house. So I may need to try to do pass skeleton instead. Let's do that. And go back here. All right, they're going man. Good play there. That's what I wanted to say. They're going man here. You got a bunch of options. I mean, I can go over here. I mean, all these guys are good man beaters. They're going cover 0. I can go over the top to my halfback. I think I overthrew it. No, we could catch. I think it's going to be a good-looking play. So let's go. PA fake toss. This is the one I wanted to try out. What's this play action look like? So he fakes it the other way. Did you notice that? He fakes it the other way, so it makes no sense swinging it like that. So this needs to be a left hash play. So let me go ahead and write that down. A spread. PA fake toss. And I need to write down that other one too. The PA rollout. I need to work on those. So that's what we'll do. Quick slants, I know that's going to work fine. Halfback clear out, I know that's going to work fine. Triangle, I know that's... let me try this corner out before we fix these couple other things. Oh, they went zone on that one. I want to try against man cover 1. Go here, here, and we'll go cover 1. Let's see if this corner out works a little bit better. He doesn't have a whole lot of room to play with, so that this doesn't help. Got to do something like that. You throw a little quicker, you get a little fade route. Didn't know if anybody knew that or not. Okay, I think I've seen enough of this, so let's go out. I'm going to just minimize it. I'm going to do this. And a gun, or so ace wide trips. Ace wide trips. Flanker screen. This needs to be a different go route or a wheel of some sort. I'm going to go gun normal. Is that halfback streak, is that going to be the same one, or is that the one I used earlier? I think it's the one I used earlier. I want to go gun 2-back slot. I think that's the one that has that I'm looking for. That is that one. Let's go with that one. That is RB deep. I'm going to change. Can he get through the line? That's the only thing. I don't know if he can or not. If he can't, I may just have him go on a go route and just be done with it. So we can try that. Gun spread, deep attack. I don't know what else to call with him at this point. I don't know. I can try the other wheel. Like, we can try slot wheels. Like, we can give him this one. I don't think he'll interfere as much, so I need to open this back up again. What was this? Ace wide trips, flanker seam. Ace wide trips, flanker screen. My bad. It's flanker screen. I got the halfback on a wheel, so I'm going to leave that as is. We'll try that. And then next up is ace spread. Ace spread, PA fake toss. So I need this guy going a swing to the left. So let's go under ace twins. I bet there's one in here. That's a shorter one. Ace trips. Is there one here? Where's a good swing to the left with a halfback? I need him to be under center, too. If I can find it. I know there's one around here somewhere. Double outs drag out of ace bunch. We could try that. Double outs drag. There we go. Give him that. That makes more sense with that fake toss. So we'll do that. I'm going to leave that as is. I'm going to have this guy go like on an out route. So we'll give him like this right here. So that's what we'll do. So let me go to ace spread, PA fake toss. Wide receiver 4 is now on a out. Wide receiver 4. All right, fix that. And last but not least, the PA rollout. I think what I'll probably do is give... I have an idea. Let's give him something. I want to give him a deep route. I'm going to go to deep outs. If I can find it. There it is. I'm going to give him this one. Just give him a little separation from that. I think I'm okay with all of that. I think that looks good. So I'm going to go ace spread PA rollouts. if I can find it, a spread. Did I not put down the changes I made to that one? I don't think I did. Maybe I forgot. Let me go ahead and put that in. Let me go to that play. PA rollout. Where's it at? It was PA dives, what it was. That's why. That's correct. So PA rollout. This guy is now a deep out instead of a deep cross. Okay, good deal. So now we're going to import this playbook again, since I saved it. Click OK. Go back to our play here. Go back to ISO. Click yes. Then we'll test these plays again, and then I'll let you go. Hurry this up. This thing's gone at least 2 hours, hasn't it?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I'm almost at 2 hours. A lot longer than I expected. I'm surprised. Welcome in, Rashad. Let's go over to... Go here. I'm going to go here. We will just go with, like, it doesn't matter. Go like Texas Tech. Go up against Tulane. Again, I'm just testing these last 3 plays, and I'll be done for the day. Let's go Ace Wide Trips. Ah, dang it, I picked the wrong... My bad. I picked the wrong profile. Let's go here. Much better. We'll go, yeah, Texas. That's fine. See if Vincent K. Young can make a couple of throws here. Yeah, I just forgot to change the profile. Once I get out of this mode and save it, then it'll save that as my default profile. But I'm not going to do that. Ace Wide Trips, flanker, screen. Let's try this again. Oh, I think I got this on. There we go. Should be better now. Well, he's not in the way of that guy anymore, which is good. Wow. Let's go with a soft... I need to go up against zones, what I need to do. I also need to do play action. Let's go practice time. Let's go pass skeleton. Flanker screen. Let's go up against like a cover 3. It doesn't really matter. That's just good defense there. Is he going to be on him the entire time? Nope, good pickup there. At least the halfback didn't get in the way of him catching the ball. Looks like he doesn't. And he blocks. Ooh, that's actually worked out even better. So that specific wheel route can sometimes get your halfback on a block right there instead of getting in the way of that screen route. Nice. Nice. Like it. So let's go. That worked out good. That's what I wanted to see. So I can check that off. Go here. I picked the wrong one. A spread. Let's do that fake toss play. This is now going to be a left hash play. We'll see if this works. They are going man. He is double teamed. Not double teamed. Let's see if this will work. I probably need a better swing rate. I think he comes in a little too quickly, but that's okay. At least it looks better now. At least he is faking it to the guy going in that direction. Crosser. Ooh, just a terrible throw by Vince Young. We're going zone. Here you can fake it to him and go right back to him if you need to. Cover 1. We'll just go over here. Not a very good throw. They're going zone. This play action will probably work better on the other hash, honestly, since it's play action. Do something like this. Cover 2. Boom. Do something like that. But it works better now. It makes a lot more sense. So the last one I got to cover is PA rollout. This one should work better now. We'll go up against like a cover 1 and see if I can hit this deep out route. Much better. Better route spacing. That's what I needed to see. The wide receiver deep post from Gun H Twins. Do I have this in here? I don't. Let me go out here. This was the first play I fixed at the beginning of the video. I need to make sure this works. I'm gonna hit no on that one. I think the Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl, only because I think they got a really good offensive line. Their defense is pretty solid too. I think it's just their year to win it. Let's go back to here. I need to put in Gun Ace Twins. Then we'll test it. And then I'll be done. Welcome in, Drop Top. Hate to see you come in this late because I'm about to leave. I got one more play I got to fix. But you can go back and watch it later. This stuff never goes away. And plus, I'll keep this in the Playbook editor playlist, which is on the main site or on the main channel site. It's on the website, all that good stuff. Hurry this bad boy up. All right, where am I going? Gun Ace Twins, wide receiver deep post. I just need to make sure that this tight end has plenty of space to do his thing. This is all I need to see right here. Boom, that's all I needed to see right there. The halfback is not in the way of anything. Before he was. Now you got a solid man beater on that side. Terrible throw. Vince Young. Going to hit this dig. Boom. All right, good play. All right, I think I'm done. I have knocked out 3 formations in one play from a different formation. So now my next step, I got to work on pro slot, weak slot, gun split, and gun tight. Those are the next 4 on my list. So I'll probably do another live stream working on those 4. And by then, if you look here, what we've done today, we have updated how many plays today? 29. That's not bad. So that's almost a third of what I want to accomplish for version 4. So the next 4 formations, that'll be another 30 or 40 or so. Then I'll find another group of formations. And once I get around 100 updates for version 4, then I will have version 4 up and ready for people to use. Again, I like to do it around 100 at a time. All right, anybody have any questions before I get out of here? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Again, tomorrow afternoon, I'll work on the next 2 lane video. And I will have that up on Monday. But tomorrow afternoon, I may do another live stream of this similar thing, working on version 4. All right, I think I'm ready to get out of here. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Hopefully, I know this isn't, you didn't watch me do a lot of gameplay stuff. I get that. But I needed to update version 4. Maybe some of you got something from it. I'm not really sure. Did you see they put 11 formation in net? Technically, yes. They give you the option to sub out goal line formation with something else. So that gives you an extra one. It's actually 10, technically. Right now, I think it's set at 10. But they're getting there, though. As Josh said, they're working on it. But that's just another slot to fill with. You can put another formation in, which is going to be really cool. All right, guys, I'm out of here. And, again, I may come in tomorrow with another live stream. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.